Zdravím všechny lidi, co se koukají na ten kanál. Po mísi si se vracím zpátky k natáčení. A zase u hry Age of Empire, definitivní edice. Minule jsme dokončili kampaň Jan Žižka, ale nyní budeme ve stejný prostě DLCčku budeme pokračovat v tohle nepřečtu. No, abych to přečel spátně, tak to radši nebudu ani číst. Vím, že to je za Litiany, nějak tak se dám na to vrhnout. Jo, nehrál jsem to. Asi 2 měsíce zpátky, takže si to nic nepamatuju. No jízdem se vrhnout na první, The Family Affairs. OK.
You want to know how I ended up here, foreigner? You dare ask such a question, as if we were equals. Very well. I will tell you the story of my companion in misfortune. If there is one thing of which we are not deprived in this bloody dungeon, it is time. I aimed for the throne, yet I ended up in this dark, moldy prison cell. Beyond these bars lies the land of my fathers, Lithuania. Its swamps, deep forests, and raging rivers are not exactly the heart of civilization, if you ask our enemies, which makes it all the more astonishing that they have tried time and again to subjugate it. It began when some chosen ones felt called on to bring the light to Lithuania. They named themselves the Teutonic Order, and under the banner of the cross they promised deliverance, yet they brought only death and perdition. Lithuania was not easily cowed. Our ancestors learned how to fight by battling the forces of nature and the beasts of the dark primeval forests. Every one of our soldiers is steeped in that same tradition. But the more that we resisted the Crusaders and their god, the more ruthless they became. Slowly, we began to see their true faces. They called themselves holy warriors, but they were nothing more than robber knights. And 100 years of pillaging our lands had made them masters of their trade. They razed our strongholds and torched our villages. Had Grand Duke Gediminas still been alive, he would have put this mob of greedy crusaders in its place. But a devious coup ended his life and left the throne to his useless son, Eunutis. Eunutis was weak, but worse, he was divisive when the land needed unity. He turned away from our old beliefs and accepted the Christian God. As he failed to control the domestic unrest, the Grand Master of the Teutonic Order saw his chance to subjugate Lithuania for good. However, Eunutis' brothers, ALgirdas and Kestutis, refused to stand idly by as their beloved homeland fell to the cross. They exhorted the disaffected princes to dethrone Eunutis, who had barricaded himself inside of the Lithuanian capital of Vilnius.
Tak jo, tak jsme se dostat, je to Lithuania. Tak jo, co máme?
Internal disputes threaten our independence. The Teutonic Knights rattle their swords, while our useless brothers underestimate the threat. Let us put an end to this mischief. Take the throne and prove worthy of our father's legacy.
That is how we will do it, my brother. Just keep the order at bay. I will take care of our ineffectual brothers so that they might understand that the affairs of government should not be in their hands.
OK. Čekal jsem, že si vzpomenu na tu mapu, jak budu hrát, tak si vzpomenu, jak vypadá. Ne, nevzpomínám si nic. No. Tak aspoň tady bude čistý play. Žádný upgrady jdeme na ALgirdy. Destroy the human bundle. OK, 6. Dobrý. Takže to bude farmářů a 10.
ALgirdas, Kestutis. Rumor has it that you are taking a side in the rebellion. Father gave Vilnius to me, making it clear who he considered his heir.
Sweeties?
Raise your hand against me, and you shall die!
You cannot scare us, you knew this. We have known you from an early age, and you have always been this pompous knee-high boy that you are evidently still today. You are all bark, no bite.
Tak jo. Měl bez nás. OK, 3 jsou allies. Pryč. Aha. Pak tu je Raiders, jasně. Aha, ten fialek, který tady teď byl. A modrý nakonec. OK. To by nemělo být těžký, ale já se pamatuju, že to bylo pro mě těžký. Jak tady přežívat tu znovu nechám tam. Jasně. Kam jít? No, gold mine. To bude 800 jídla, no. OK, tak mě zabíjaj. Tam přesně jsou na zemičku. Ty vás tam ne. Ty budu jenom 2. Pošlu tam svou horku kmetu, ten hlídali. Protože vím, že na tom zrovna tak utočovali, tak jsme se hodně odchytili. To je zde, to je dobrý. Tak jo. Farming time. Okay. Oh, that means nice. Dobrý. Running Castle Age, Empire Age. OK, takže já jsem jediný. Výborně. Jsme něj ve feudální age, no tak to je na nic, no. Žádný svodní upgrade tu nebude. Bude hezký šetření.
Is there nobody left with a sense of loyalty and decency?
Do not grieve over this. You can rely on me to teach these two ankle biters a lesson. I will see to it that they whine like beaten dogs and beg for forgiveness before tomorrow dawns.
Co, utečí nebo ne? Mně to vypadá, že neutíká. A červení. Počkejte, to je někam už. Market. Tak, stavíme hezky. No, upgradujeme do nový. OK, tam použiju městskou týmu.
ALgirdas! Kestutis! Show yourselves if you are so bold, my defiant brothers! I long for a good fight!
OK.
Religious affairs are dangerous, but they can also be a useful tool. Some of our subjects follow ancient pagan traditions, while others are committed to Christianity. Perhaps we can win both groups over to our cause.
OK, dobře. Teď jsme zvonou, jaká ves dělá co. Ču stavitele. Prosím. Tak jo, bylo to. Jaká dělat?
Do not worry about the Teutonic Knights. I will assure that they do not cross our borders. but I will need the help of your soldiers to wipe out the Order's outpost, ALgirdas.
Supratau.
Okay. Se tady určitě udělají dva, ale myslím... Bude chtít útočit sám. Já myslím, že ten strom udělá to, že oni budou útočit. To dělá, že budou sbírat věci. Takže to udělám tak, že okolo budou útočníci, tady po stranách budou normální sadníci. Tak běž.
Aš pasiruošęs.
Pojďte vyléčit. Další její už nemůžeme, ok. Můžeme toto.
We are sure that the residents of this settlement could keep their ancient beliefs. In gratitude, they will send soldiers to assist us in battle.
Ano. To, co jsem říkal.
Kaj sakysi, sveiki.
With our help, the new faith has prevailed in this village.
Oh,
From now on, its inhabitants will cede a tenth of their harvest to the church. And to us, their vaunted protectors.
Ježmarajte.
Sveiki. Aš pasiruošęs.
To má jednotky. Hezký. Tak jo. Spoustu dřeva zase.
We are sure that the residents of this settlement could keep their ancient beliefs. In gratitude, they will send soldiers to assist us in battle.
Omlouvám se, jestli slyšíte psy. Ale ne. No dole. OK.